Okay, welcome back. Thunder with Muffin here. We're going to go ahead and try out the Ferdinand today, which the Ferdinand, I've had a pretty good experience playing the Tiger 2P, the Tiger P, the Panther, and I can't imagine the playstyle is going to be a whole lot different, even though this thing doesn't have a turret. Good armor profile. It's got the 88. I'm most likely assuming this is a tank you just play out from at range, keeping the distance between you and the enemy to decrease that penetration between them. Now, this is a tank that is actually at a higher BR than the Tiger 2P and some others I've played, which I'm assuming that I'm going to be running into some tanks that are going to have some really good penetration. So that's one thing I've got to be careful of. So we're going to find out today if the Ferdinand is just a not a great tank, or if it's a great tank. So now I to be honest with you, I have played a few rounds before jumping into this one, just to kind of get warmed up, get the feel of it before actually diving in and doing some recording. First, okay, this one, we can do some good damage here, and really it has kind of a very similar play style of not only how you'd want to play with a lot of German tanks by keeping and playing that range game, that long distance game that German tanks are really good at. But you also have that good armor, that good gun, and that's just what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go right up to where these buildings, kind of like the spine of the map. You can see that this trail of buildings we're gonna cut down through and go right down and just get a wide open range of hopefully a high traffic area and just lob shots down range from a far distance, hopefully being able to just cripple the enemy with this 88. So we'll see what we can do. And the Ferdinand, honestly, when I first started playing with this, I was actually kind of impressed with its speed for being such a big and heavy vehicle. Now, I have played the Tiger P, and its maneuverability isn't too bad. And one thing, seeing that the Ferdinand was on the Tiger P's chassis, I really like how the Ferdinand has some great reverse speed. So I'm kind of expecting to see the same thing here with this. And, being that I have played this actually a little bit before doing this recording. Okay. I'm thinking there's some enemies over there on the left. So we're gonna go down here. Okay, let's see if we can. He may be doing pretty good and holding his own, or he could be kind of trapped behind this. But no, I think he's doing okay. So it looks like he was able to take out that T-34 or whatever it was. Oh, my friend was repairing himself there. Now, we definitely have to make sure that we don't have any enemies coming up along our side or flanks. Going to be paying attention to the map to make sure I do have some support on my sides while I watch some of these long-range areas.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Now, this typically can be a pretty good area to come down. I'm actually gonna move up a little bit more.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Yeah, I need to make sure I'm getting some good view range here. Backing up's not gonna help us. Okay, let's kind of sit under this tree a little bit. Kind of do what an elephant would do. Now, I don't know the difference between a Ferdinand and oh. Yes. And let that 88 do its magic. Just beautiful. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Yeah, definitely got to make sure we get those shots off before the enemies do. I think those two have actually some decent penetration. And that's the thing with these tank destroyers, is a lot of it, I feel like, is just a matter of letting the enemies make the mistake and coming out in front of you. So it looks like we got our team capturing B. We got some action over on C. There's still a decent amount of enemies on the map. Our team seems to be doing okay.
We have most of the zones.
Now we'll move up here in a sec. I just want to see what kind of ground our team can claim here. And at how well our team does. One thing about War Thunder I've learned is there is always like this second wave or this really strong comeback that the enemy typically does. Unless obviously most of their players are completely out of the match. Now we've got some teammates dying over there on the front. We're gonna push up just a little bit here. I'm trying to stay, I don't want to be up in front and not have any cover on this. Oh. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now we should see a tank here. Let's see, hopefully he rolls out in front of us. And there we go. Man, that feels good. This 88 is so destructive. But it's pretty crazy. I did a match, and I had come across an IS-3 and an IS-4M, and wow, those, I don't even know if the Ferdinand can really, oh, this is what I'm talking about. Enemies, just like let them make the mistakes. Okay, so this guy's dead. We knocked his track off. He's not going anywhere. There we go. And I don't know. I have to go look at the protection analysis because, like, frontally, I don't even know if I can pen an IS-3 or IS-4M. I've also kind of learned the hard way that the T-34 is a very powerful beast.
Our victory is near.
So we've done pretty good just like wrecking havoc on the team. And I feel like this is just about it when it comes to the Ferdinand. Let me know in the comments below if you think I'm playing this incorrectly or if I should be playing the Ferdinand a different way. It's just, I don't know what it is. Like German vehicles, as I've said in some of my other German vehicle tank reviews, is they just seem to fall apart when you just get too close. They're not very flexible, and because of that, compared to a lot of other vehicles you come across that are way more flexible, like Hellcats and stuff, yeah, playing the long-range game, I feel like, is just where the German tanks win. And it's always kind of funny because playing those long-range maps, I can't remember the name of any of them, but playing those long-range maps, you know which one I'm talking about, where there's not a lot of buildings, it's just a bunch of wide open fields, and you've got Germany on your side, you're like, yeah, this one very well could go in Germany's favor just because they're very good at that long-range game. Where you look at tanks like the Hellcat, the Jumbo and stuff, yeah, they're great tanks, they've got good armor, but their cannons just, I feel like, do not, ooh. Thank you for letting me know where you are. Wow, tiny guy. I can't even believe that little thing is in some of the same matches as some of the tanks I play. That thing is tiny. It's like a lawnmower with a cannon. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if we can maybe get somebody to come out over here, but I think our team may be too far forward. Now, historically, I always like doing this, but try to find out where the markings were on some of the tanks I play. In some historical videos I had seen on the Ferdinand, or my recent documentary I had done on the Tiger P, which did have a lot of Ferdinand mix in there. I had seen that's where the Iron Cross was, so I wanted to put that you know, right where it was. Okay, so it looks like we've got this one in the bag, and let's go run over a bunch of cars just because we can.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Kind of show off our monsterness here. Man, such beasts. Well, I think that's game. And not too bad. I mean, 5 kills, no deaths. But honestly, it's not a bad tank destroyer. Like, you know, you play the thing at range, keep that distance, and just lob those rounds downfield, and you can do really well. So 5 kills, okay, we got the most on our team. I love not being able to die. Okay, alright, we'll go into one more round here. Okay. This will be pretty good. This is like built for... This is... This situation is like built for the Ferdinand. We're at top tier. There's one capture point. There's also an excellent place to get wide open eyes on a high traffic area. This is going to be pretty good. Okay, I'm not sure if this guy's going with me or if he's trying to turn. Are you trying to turn? We're just going to hold hands here, I guess, while we go to the battlefield. Okay, maybe he wanted to go that way. Now, I haven't played the Ag Panther yet. Kind of curious to play that. Coming across it, it has pretty good armor. And, you know, one thing I've been actually quite impressed with is how thick and, like, difficult it seems to be for the enemy to penetrate the side cheeks of this thing. Just because it just looks so flat. But I'm really impressed with just how much I'm able to bounce when I just start wiggling the thing and when enemies are taking aim. This thing can actually do pretty good at bouncing a lot of rounds. And being that we're at a, we're at the top of the food chain here, this should be pretty good. Now we do have to be a little careful for those flanking. Wow, what? Everybody just wants to hold hands while going to the battlefield today, I guess. Okay. Alright, we'll see what we can do here. Just let the armor at the distance and the 88 just work its magic. Okay, we got our first victim here. Let's see if we can finish him off. Oh, just before we could have knocked him out. Now we're pretty well protected on the left-hand side. We've got a lot of action here in front of us, and this is exactly what I was thinking. Oh, not quite. What is that thing? It almost looks like it's got just... Seriously, what is that thing? It looks too small to be a turret. Oh, man. Okay, just trying to still get the aim of this thing a little bit. Man, this is just a bloodbath. Yeah, see that flak truck or whatever it is? Oh, just beautiful. Now, the Tiger 2P, I can't remember what cannon it has. I don't know if it has the 88, because it definitely doesn't feel as strong as this thing. Or not the Tiger 2P, just the Tiger P, I mean. Okay, there you go, yep. Oh, man. I almost missed that guy. If he would have backed up... Oh, got another guy coming here. Looks like a little speedy boy.
Our victory is near.
We'll see if he comes around the corner. Now, my worst enemy in this is probably going to be planes, and that is one of the biggest downfalls when playing the Ferdinand, is it has no roof-mounted machine gun. there really is no way of protecting yourself against planes. So we could be in big trouble here. All right, let's try to see what we can get, if we can get kind of a different view. All right, well, we still got a decent amount of enemies left on the map. Now, as my team's pushing here, going up on the bridge and shooting down range left side, and maybe pushing down in A where the capture zone is, I want to make sure I'm giving my team... Okay, something shot over to the right. Yeah, these different, like, country captured nation type vehicles always kind of throw me off. Yeah, glad I was not there. Ooh. I don't know if that was a Hellcat or Black Cat, but Black Cat, I feel your pain. I know, like, when you're in a bad situation and you try to use your speed to maybe, you know, flank and... Yep, I know what that's like. Now, I haven't been paying attention to the left side of my map as I should be probably. Okay, we're gonna make a little bit of a push here. Our team is doing really good here. We've got a good push going across the capture point. I want to make sure I'm not just sitting in one place back there, because then I'll be just ineffective. At this point, I want to make sure that I'm giving my team some protection and cover here, and playing that supportive role that a tank destroyer does. Now, something's over here on the right. Now, oh, stay room. Okay, can we get him? We're a little bit closer. Oh, darn, we still hit dirt. Okay, darn, must have hit the tank or something right there. Oh, man, right when I'm reloading, he pulls out. Ooh, okay. Now, the problem with this bridge that I've also learned the hard way is that it falls apart. So, I don't think we can go across it. Yeah. That's not happening. Okay, so... Oops. Now, there's still a decent amount of enemies on the map. Alright. Now we're starting to see him kind of gather around here. Oops. Let's see if he pops out. Wait. Oh. Let me try to see if I can get in front of you if you need to back up. Is he needing some help? Wow. Oh, yes, there we go. Man, that feels good. Okay. Sorry, man. Let's give you some space.
Attack the enemy!
Oh, shoot. Man, look at this reverse speed. It is so fast. When was it that the reverse speed on a vehicle was ever faster than its forward speed? I mean, I guess we were kind of going downhill a little bit, but I feel like its reverse speed is just a lot quicker than its forward speed. Okay, something was firing at me. Oh, that's cute. Trying to use your machine gun to blind me. It definitely does help. Okay, here we go. Come on. Let's see. I'm kind of... What? Did that, like, blow up in space and then get him? Wow, another one? This is what I'm talking about. You just, like, let the enemy make the mistake? Can he pen me, or why does he keep firing at me? Oh, my driver. That's pretty impressive, considering I've got a 200 millimeters of armor right there. Dang, if this isn't a war zone, I don't know what is. This is a madhouse. Okay, I unfortunately don't have a shot there. Oh, nice little kill enemy assist there. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing anything off to my left. Oh, wait. Oh, turn. Come on. Fire. Oh, no. See, and this is exactly why I want to stay around where my teammates are. Because now there's no way this guy would push me with all these teammates around me.
Sorry.
And I don't know, I feel like the German cannons are so easy to knock out. Now that is one thing about the Ferdinand I'm very impressed with, is the repair speed of its cannon. It's actually pretty quick compared to some others I played with. Like the T-28 has like a 45 or something second repair time. It's crazy. But I think it's because the Ferdinand has more crew members. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video of the Ferdinand gameplay. You guys stay cool and keep tanking.